Kingdom Keys.
Said, see breakthrough, you ate it as a father, and yet you want to be director over finances. No, I don't care what kind of impartation you receive. Something within you will tell limitation. This is the right state of this man, and the realm of the spirit will respect it. Are we together? Yes, sir. My life changed when I realized this. I stopped wasting my time pursuing things. With all due respect, as we prepare to wrap up, this is the tragedy of our social media generation. Now, there's nothing wrong with it, except that it has become a healthy tool to sell falsehood. Did you hear what I said? A healthy tool to sell falsehood. That means I can propose a level to men that have not gotten to by growth, and even force them to believe it. Now the problem is, the moment they believe it, I am under pressure to defend it with the results, and the results will keep running away from me because I only sold a lie. I had not gotten there by growth. So you stand in front of an aircraft and you take this thing you do and put it there, and people say hallelujah, glory to Jesus. They expect it to happen again because they assume you have grown to that level. So somebody who knows you can send you a text and say, please, I used to know you before in primary school, can you help us with 1 million naira? And you say, let me tell you the truth, even 2,000 I don't have. What was that stage doing there? You see the trouble you have created to yourself? There are many battles that are unnecessary. They don't have rewards. Falsehood created them. What you see today in this ministry is a product of yesterday's mindset. By the privilege of God's grace, tomorrow will show the adjustment we have made in our thinking. Are we together? It is impossible. Listen, I think I used to tell the school of ministry students, let's assume, I like to use the fathers for an example. Ladies and gentlemen, let's assume that Daddy Gio just walks in here and says, brethren, I forgot my wallet and my car keys. What do you think is going to happen to him? The mindset he has through the sacrifice of grace does not allow the holder of that mindset to be without help. Are you getting the point now? So the moment he makes that announcement, you who did not give to your relative will carry 10 million and says, I've been praying to give you, and he says, I don't need it. He said, no problem. Another person will go and buy a brand new car in Abuja with all this economic problem you are saying. There is a mindset that forbids him to be struggling. Did you get that now? It's the truth. It's the truth. I saw this with my life. With all due respect, I never told people, stop giving me 5 naira, stop giving me 2 naira. All I needed to do was to grow to a point that giving me 1 naira becomes unfair. You don't have to tell people. Don't tell people to change their mind. Change your own value and grow. It will reflect in the way people perceive you. I tell you why some people will never come to your restaurant. There is something in that restaurant that fights their vision. They want to go forward, they want to be inspired, but because there are flies in your restaurant, and the moment they are done eating, you want to maximize profit. You have only 2 workers in a restaurant as big as this place, and people come there, the tables are unkept, they are not clean, everything is careless, and then you are charging them. Something in that restaurant is driving their level of transformation. So there is a certain class of people. As a man of God, with all due respect, I will tell you, there is a certain class of people that will never come to identify with your vision. You know why? When they see childishness, immaturity, you are wasting their time, no intelligence, the truths are not life applicable, there is no discipline. Nobody will carry his wife and children as a director, as a great person. Influence has a mindset. Influence is a language. That when you pay the price to rise to that level, you will command the attention of those who find it in you. This is how transformation leads to liberty. If I want koinonia to grow higher than this, it starts by spiritual growth, then intellectual growth, then greater growth. I have to dominate my mind with a mindset that attracts the level I'm looking for. Are we together now? If my thinking stops, koinonia stops to reflect my mindset. If I backslide in my thinking, mysteriously, you will not have the passion to come here again. It will not be that you hate me. Something about your appetite for growth is being fought by my lack of growth. Let me tell you the truth, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to become an exceptional leader, grow to a point where your transformation is so superior, it becomes unfair to be ignored. Unfair to be ignored. Doesn't matter what nation you go to, unfair to be ignored. Hallelujah. I was jokingly telling my School of Ministry students that when I went to deliver my lecture in Harvard, something happened to my notes. The morning that I was going to deliver the lecture, my softwares were updating and this thing just scattered my notes like that. I had like 3 or so hours and then a major part of my lecture notes had just disappeared. I said, what is this? But you see, if you know those days will come, start preparing now. How do you prepare? By relating with global minds, relating with global informations. This is your commitment to God and your destiny, that I don't want to remain small. All that notes that I put in the lecture was prepared within 3 hours. You see.
Unlock divine secrets with Apostle Joshua Selman on his timeless principles that open doors to God's purpose and power in your life.